Hi guys, it's Peg, and today's theme is ocean. And this is the way it goes with art journalists, okay? I had originally started out, I was going to do another mermaid on this opposite page, and I was going to have her riding a dolphin. And you can see I've kind of sketched it in and done a little gesso over it to get started. And then I thought, nah, I don't want to do another mermaid. And then I thought, well, I've got this cool paper here, which is kind of right on the edge of the cliff in the ocean. I could start with that. And I thought, no, I'm not really in the mood for that. So what did I do? I was looking around and I found this cool paper that I had done a number of months ago. These are, what do you call it? These are marbled papers that I did in another video some time ago, but I thought, well, that looks like ocean to me. And actually, I like, now I'm looking at that one. Do I want that one instead? Oh, decisions. What I think I like about this is the darks, so I think I need to add some of that. I don't really like this pinky color in here. What I did is I cut it down because I'm going to tip this into my journal. I have some pages in here I'm not real fond of. So if I go back here and find something like this where I don't care about it, and I can tip that right in there and add that to my journal. And I was thinking Poseidon. So here we go. Let's get started with this. I want to do some kind of wash. So okay, so I've pulled out a bunch of stuff. This is tumble dye. I would just want to check the color. Yeah, that's very, not real dark purple, but it's like a lavenderish, which is okay. I'm going to squirt a little of that on there. I'm going to maybe cut some of this up for waves, but I want to also add color into the background here besides the marbling. I think I need a little more depth of color. So getting that on there. This is one I looks like I mixed up with some phthalo blue and purple from Deco Art. Let's see what that looks like. And I have the lock on. Good for me, so it doesn't squirt all over the place, but I'm also not getting anything out. So maybe I've got that one plugged up. No. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing here. All right, giving up on that. Got to clean that mister. Here's some primary cyan. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, very dark. So I would need to thin that out a bit. I like the dark because I do need lights and darks, but I think I'm just going to pick a little bit of that up and blend it in over here. Only it's not getting on there enough, so let me add just a squirt there. Get it up in the sky, and then I'll come back with a little more of that lavender look. Let me dry that off before I get very far. I'm going to want to round those corners instead of coming back to them later because they're going to go in the book like that. Okay. Now I want some light in the sky. So I think I'm going to go to, Although I like these colors down here too. I think I need a smaller brush. Whoops, knocking everything over here. Let me grab a different brush somewhere here. That one's not very good. I need to reform that one. Let's see, what do I have? Here we go. I'll put this down. And I want to use a little bit of this. I water it just a bit. I want to give the feeling of water and motion here. So let me dry that. And a little bit of this turquoise. Add to the wash. And I'm thinking that's about all of the ocean area down there. I need to put a little of this down here. All of this. So now I have some modeled paper in the colors for the ocean, and I want to lighten that skyline. So I think I'll use a little drop of yellow for my skyline. Just get that in there. And then I'm going to add a little bit of, let's go magenta, primary magenta. To blend in there. To blend that, add a little water. Blend that out. Bring that yellow back a bit. Okay, dry that. Okay, so originally what I thought I was going to do did not happen. I was going to take this other paper and create like the waves down here, but I don't think I like this, even though I've got all these things cut up and tried it out, and no, not working for me. So this is going to go away. And I think what I might end up using is I have this texture sand, and it might end up being the froth down here on the water. What I'm using are my Inktense watercolor blocks, because they are going to, when I finish with them, they are going to be a permanent fixture on the page. Inktense is an ink block that goes on like watercolor. They call it watercolor, but it actually is an ink. And when it dries, it becomes permanent. So I'm gonna use my Inktense to create my Poseidon. And get his face in here. His neck and his arm. I need to pick up a little more of that for his hand. I think I'm going to come in with some metallics on the fishing spear. Let's get his six-pack going down here, since I know he's got them. And also his shoulders here. So let's see, what else do I want to do? I think I'll come in with some Posca pins to define some of that imagery. Get his loincloth going here. I hope you guys join us in our monthly challenge here. This is a video that I created as part of a group, both in Instagram and on YouTube. And if you use the hashtag November Daily Art Journal, we'll be able to find what you have created and enjoy everybody's work of art. Originally, we last year did Nanojoumo a couple of different ways. There was a 15-minute version from Iris, and there was a longer version from Dawn Sokol, and she posted something about it on the 31st, but we had already determined what we were going to do. So it was a little bit late for us because we were trying to be prepared this year instead of waiting till the last minute like we've done so much in the past. So yeah, I definitely need to use a marker for defining that stuff. So this is coming along pretty good. I think I'll let that dry and probably come back with a little more of my finished product, and we'll see where we go from here. These ink tints, you can get them in pencil form, and also the block. I have the block, I don't have the pencil. Maybe sometime in my future I'll get the pencil, but just not something I wanted to invest in right now. But I'm liking being able to create using the block. So, all right, gonna get some silver paint, do that, and I'll be back.